Hello everyone, this is Elisa, and I'm going to quickly show you how I use or how I add captions to YouTube videos in Canvas Studio. And many of you may not be aware that the captions don't actually come over when you add the YouTube video into Canvas Studio. At least I haven't been able to figure out how to do it until now. And then I want to show you how to use AI to help you write your quiz questions. So this process basically just saves you a little time so you're not spending all the time working on the technology and less time teaching. All right, so let's jump in here really quick. I'm in my Canvas right now. I'm in Studio, so you can see I clicked on Studio. And if I go into a library, I'm just going to go into this library here. Now, if I create my own video and I upload my video, so that's the case here. These are videos that I've created. And once the video opens, I can click on the Captions tab here and then add captions. And since I created the video and uploaded it, I can just simply request that the captions be created for me. So I choose my language and then request them. And now when I come back, it's processing, there'll be captions there. But if I go in and add a YouTube video, let's do that. All right, so I grabbed a YouTube video. I'm going to click add, and then I'm going to paste the YouTube URL in there and click add video. And so you can see here that the video ChatGTP for Teachers was added, and when I view it and click on the Captions tab, there are no captions and I have to upload my captions. And so I would need a file to actually do that, but I don't have a file because it doesn't provide them. If this YouTube video doesn't belong to me, I can't get the file. So I can come over here to YouTube, and here's the video again. And if I hit the three dots here, I can show the transcript. And so what that then does is shows me the transcript. It's even time-stamped, but there's no easy way to take this timestamp, this information, and add it into the Canvas Studio video. So instead of trying to worry about all of this, copying it, I can try to copy it all and paste it somewhere. It just doesn't work. I tried it. I spent hours. But here's a solution for that. If I go to this website, downsub.com. Now be careful with this website because I've noticed that pop-ups pop up all the time trying to get you to click on things. So be sure that you are not clicking on anything other than this box right here. So I'm going to click in this box, and I can see now my pop-up was blocked, so that's good. And then I'm going to click paste the URL and hit download. So you can see right here that this is the video that I was looking at. And then right here I have the SRT file. And I also have a text file. But I want this one, so I'm just going to click that. And it's going to download to my computer. So I'm going to change the name and then download it. Okay, so now that it's been downloaded, I'm going to go back to my studio where the video was. And now I'm going to upload that file that I just downloaded. So I'm going to click English and then upload, and then I'm going to choose the file. All right, so there it is. You can see that it's an SRT file. I'm going to click open, and now it should be there. So here it is. It says English, and it's probably processing a little bit, but in order to see it, I can go into edit. And now you can see that I have captions. And if I play it, my captions will show.
Hi, everyone. I want to take a moment here today to share some of what I've learned about using ChatGPT for educators. I spent a lot of time.
So it's pretty good. It does need some editing, and of course you can edit it by just going in right here and adding the periods where they need to be. But for the most part, it does a pretty decent job. All right, so now that I have my captions, I can use this video, but now I need to write quiz questions. So back in Studio, I can see that this video has captions. And of course, the one that I started a while ago should now have captions as well. It's probably still working on it, but we'll check on that later. But I want to write quiz questions. So if I click right here and create a quiz, I'm going to have to give it a title and a description, and then I can decide if I want to hide the quiz markers. So will students be able to see where the questions are? I always say no, because then they'll just go right to that part and answer the questions. So I hide them, and then do I want to allow displaying annotations in the timeline for students? And it goes either way for me on that one. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create these quiz questions after I put in this information. All right, I just put in some information there quickly, and let's get started. Now, the way it works is I can click this button if I want to add a question, and I can add multiple choice, true, false, or multiple answer. But I don't have any questions, so let me show you how I get questions. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I go up to the top of my Chrome. Remember, I'm using Chrome, and I click on my extensions. And then I go Manage Extensions, and then I want to search for a extension, so I'm going to go to the Chrome Web Store. And once I'm there, I'm going to search for the extension called Note Chrome. Hang on a second. Okay, it's called Note GPT. So Note GPT. And I'm going to hit enter, and there it is. So this will be this red one right here. And then what I want to do is add this to Chrome. So mine is already added. And so once it's added, you will see this page. So I am on the Note GPT page. Now, you can read through this to understand, but the general gist of this extension is that it will summarize YouTube videos for you. So how to summarize YouTube videos, you can go to YouTube, try it. I'm going to show you here. And so basically what it does is it tells you, do you want big ones, small one, what kind of summary do you want? And it has this prompt that's already written. And it says, your output should use the following template. And it gives you this template. And it says, your task is to summarize the text I have given you in up to 7 concise bullet points. And you can edit this prompt. And that's basically what I did, is I hit the plus button and created a new prompt. And so my prompt was, your task is to write 5 multiple choice and or true false questions based on the text of the video. Include the timestamp, because I want to know where the question is so I can add it at the right point. Now, it doesn't always give me the timestamp. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gives me great questions, sometimes it doesn't. You just have to play around with it. But I basically just copied this, put it over here into my new prompt, and then edited it. And so now when I go over to a video, so here's that video that I was looking at before, and what will happen is the extension is here. Right here where it says A plus transcript and a summary, and if I hit the down arrow, it will give me my prompts. So prompt 1 was to write the summary. And so the instructions, if you remember, ask for bullet points. So here's a summary of the video in bullet points, because that's what prompt 1. But then my prompt 2, was to write quiz questions. So it says, give me a summary. So it does that. And it's a very long summary, so I might need to tell it to write shorter. But then here's my questions. So sometimes, like I said, they're good questions. So I tell it to write 5. I only want 3. And so here I can have the questions. And the prompt tells it to give me the answer, but this one doesn't give me the answers. So what I can do is refresh my page and have them do it again. So regenerate. All right, so it regenerated, and it's still working on it. And this time my questions had the correct answer and the timestamp. Yay! So now I can go in at the 30-second second part and add this question. And basically I could just cut and paste my questions and answers into Canvas Studio. So I don't think I need to show you how to do that part, but I will. I'll just show you quickly how I can go over to 30-second, right there.
Right, and for the
pause it, and then I can ask the question. It was multiple choice, and I just paste the whole thing in here. So I cut that, and then add A, and you get the point. And then from there, I have saved my questions, and now I have quiz questions in Canvas. I didn't have to really think too hard about the questions, but I can edit the questions, and if I don't like them, I can regenerate or eventually write my own. Alright, so the correct answer was C, and then I save it, and so now you can see that I have a question there. And once I'm done, I can hit done, and now I have a quiz. That's indicated by this. So I have a quiz and captions, and I've done that in less than 10 minutes. Okay, so just quickly to follow up with the captions that were auto-generated for me, let's go back. You have to remember that you have to publish them. So they were auto-generated, so I'm going to hit captions, and you can see that it's not published. So if I go into here, I can review and publish, and right here, publish. And so I can edit them if I want to, but once I publish them, they're ready to go, and you'll see the captions there, and there are my words. So yay! And then when you go back, obviously now it will indicate that there are captions on this video. Pretty simple. So it's great if you make your own videos, but if you're using YouTube videos, you might have to go to the sketchy site to get your captions. All right, I hope that was helpful or interesting.